Thank you for watching Shirley's Temple. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications to find out when I'm dropping my next interview. Welcome to Shirley's Temple. We got one of my favorite people, just a beautiful soul. I like to call her a spiritual baddie. We got Qveen Herby in the building.
Hey.
Yay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
What a treat. I've been enjoying this and you for so long, and I'm like, when am I going in the temple?
Oh my gosh, I love you. Thank you so much for pulling up.
Of course.
You are what I want to be spiritually.
Really?
Is that intense? I'm sorry.
No, that's an honor.
It's so inspiring because I struggle. And I love just everything, your energy. It's like something as small as like a 6-second video even, like, or however long they are.
Fuck yeah.
They're so powerful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love the internet that we're able to just do this now and just share our vibes. And sorry to break it to you, I'm not always there.
True.
Like there's times when I am not there.
True.
Like the spiritual journey is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's my message. So that's so cool.
I love that.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is incense, and basically all I do is I light this baby with the intention of clearing the energy in the room, because you've been working all day. Thank you. And I guess all we're going to do is ground. So what we'll do is we'll wait for it to ignite, and then I just shake it. You don't want to blow incense out because it kind of like throws the energy off a little bit. So you see how beautiful it is smoking like this? And then basically what I do is I just tell you to imagine a grounding cord dropping from your tailbone, so to use your imagination, but you imagine a cord dropping all the way to the center of the planet. If you have to close your eyes, you can.
Okay.
And it takes a while for the cord to get all the way to the Earth's core. It's like a long ass distance, but your grounding cord might look like a gold chain with diamonds. It might be as simple as like a rope with an anchor at the end, like you would see on a ship. And you wait till that bitch gets all the way to the center of the planet, and you'll feel it kind of lurch and like latch onto the core of the Earth. It takes a second. And then all I would invite you to do is, starting from the top of your head, look for any like shitty energy that you don't need, like any negative energy that's kind of built up over the day or over the week, and just drain it like sand. Drain all of that energy down the grounding cord to the center of the planet, because Mother Earth's gonna like repurpose that shit for something better. And just draining it, maybe it's at your shoulders now, maybe the sand drifts down into your stomach. It's where you hold your personal power. Anything that's blocking you from your power, just draining it down like sand, down the grounding cord. And then when you're done draining all that stuff you don't need, we're going to imagine a gigantic golden sun over your head, Shirley, because you are so vibrant.
Wow.
Like everyone knows this. The golden sun over your head just fills up with your energy, and then it just like literally drains into the top of your head and fills you back up again.
I want to just close my eyes forever.
I know.
Keep going.
I was like,
I
then you get a
guys are doing it
massage
too.
and then a bubble bath. No.
I love massages.
Isn't it amazing though, like how little we take care of ourselves?
Right.
Me included.
Right.
For real.
Man, that's why I appreciate that you make music about self-care and taking your vitamins, and like, it's so necessary.
It really is. And I was like, wow, it's something I actually give a shit about.
Yeah.
I wasn't really here for like writing love songs. Maybe someday I will.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll be sick of this spiritual stuff and I'll just move on to something and start doing hard drugs. But for now, this is really serving my human and what this girl came to do.
And we're about to serve that human a little more. This is the Stundenglass. I know you've tried it. They reminded me that we were at this dinner together with Tommy Chong.
Yes, we were.
I can't believe that. What year was that?
I don't even remember, but it was
either.
so beautiful. That was such a wonderful event.
It was.
And you were all up at like with Tommy, like you knew each other for 100 years. It was very sweet.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay.
You made a pink one without telling me?
Yes, they made a pink one.
Stunning.
And you get one, you're gonna walk home with the pink Stundenglass. Oh shit, so let me flip it once.
Yes.
You know how this goes.
Yes, look at this.
Yes.
This is so sick. Like you can smoke it, but you can also use it to infuse food.
Food? Oh yeah, food, yeah. See, she knows the shit, man.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then go.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. And you got to be careful the first time you use one of these things. But if you are like a real stoner, this thing is amazing.
Right? Tell us why.
You do have to be careful, like I said.
Yeah.
Because now I'm feeling a hit. I'm like, oh, baby.
Okay.
Oh, baby. But I like how clean it is because I'm a flower girl. Like I like to just smoke straight up flower. I don't do vapes, but like this is so clean.
Right.
This is really clean. And I love like that you can taste the flavor profile of the cannabis. Like you can get all the things.
Love that.
You start getting like the wine connoisseur. You're like, this one is very piney.
Yes.
cool.
I love that. How long have you been smoking?
I actually counted the other day. It was like 15 or 16 years.
Oh my God.
Isn't that wild? How does that happen?
Right.
I really feel like I just picked it up a week ago.
Where did you pick it up?
It was back in Boston. I was like 19.
Okay.
And it was very much illegal back then. So it was scary. Like you would get a little nug and like hide behind your apartment and like hope that no one sees you because you go to prison.
Right.
Like just for having a little bit. So
Crazy.
it was crazy. But thank goddess we are getting to a point where it's getting legalized slowly.
That part. Slowly.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that are still incarcerated that need to be
That part.
resolved.
That part.
Please.
Your fan base, are they smokers?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Not
good.
all of them.
Yeah.
Like that's something I should say too, since we are on a stoner podcast.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
It's not, yeah.
It's
for
really
sure.
wild to me. Like for me, it has been such a powerful medicine. Like
Yeah.
I'm very sacred about my weed. Like I'm
Same.
not like going crazy to just like write sweet rap bars. Like it's very helpful for that, but
Creative,
it's
yeah.
healing for me.
For sure.
And always has been.
I love that. Your creativity is already like so lit.
Oh,
so
this turns me into like 8-year-old me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe we'll build Disneyland.
Right.
And it feels possible, you know?
I love your guys' podcast. I don't know how many people are like me that like strive to be like at your level. It's just very inspiring. I feel like you've healed yourself.
Shirley, that means a lot to me. Like, I mean, this year, by the way, has been astrologically
For
like
sure.
fucked.
Yeah.
Like we just started retrograde today. I'm like, kill me
Today?
now. Yes. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's no Gatorade.
Right.
No Gatorade.
Yeah, we're good.
It's such a process. And like we were just chatting before this about like, getting older. Like you have at least like 3 years left until scientists say you even know who you are.
I'm about to be 34. Are you
Like
sure?
people don't know who they are until 35, like at a minimum. And that's why it's fucked up that people are like, oh, what are you going to do for the rest of your life when you're 19?
Bro, okay, so
That's stressful.
I remember going to fucking career counselors at UCLA, like religiously trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
And I saw that your guidance counselor said music wasn't a job. What is going through your head then when, like, that shatters people's dreams? Why would they do that? Cold world.
I follow this dude called Dan Coe, who is like a business guy, and his email list, which is free, he puts you on so much game. But he was literally explaining this last weekend about how like there's people in the world that don't think the internet is legit still. And there's people that understand that the internet is now everything.
Right. Oh,
And
wow.
the gap of that, and like it's gonna take another 10 or 20 years before everybody's kind of like, oh shit,
That's
AI
so
took my job. Like,
interesting.
so no, I feel bad for these guidance counselors, and I feel bad for the 19-year-olds that are going through this like terrible
Right.
pressure, and their parents don't understand either. I mean,
Yeah.
that generation's still kind of like, I don't know, MySpace.
Right.
So it's like, of course you didn't know,
Yeah.
but look what you did
Thank
already,
you.
and you're just getting started.
Thank you.
So young.
You know the music industry, everyone is like 21. Like,
Yes.
girl.
That's also changing.
That is true. That's actually true. Good point.
I see like more Tina Turners in our
Yeah.
future, right?
Wait, when did she get on?
Well, she performed till like she's 70 something.
fire.
Yeah, she was still on stage. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
Rest in peace. This is from Moonwalker.
Oh shit.
This is for you, and then they tie-dyed this shirt for you. I thought you would appreciate it. So if you're looking to elevate your lifestyle,
Okay.
Moonwalker has your back. If you want to open them, they are the endless emporium to THC-infused gummies, vapes, and smokables that are guaranteed to give your day a boost.
What?
Right? And if you want to hit this joint with me.
Wow. I'm pretty serious about gummies.
Oh, I love it.
Pretty serious. And can I tell you how many milligrams? Because like this is important fact.
Yes, tell me.
Like I'm a 3 to 5 milligram girl. So low.
No, but that's fire because do you know how many times I've OD'd on edibles and wanted to like
Yes,
couldn't sleep
yes.
and hated everything?
I just did it. You only have to do it once.
Right.
And you're like, call the ambulance.
See?
Tell
the
my
fact
mom-
that you know your fucking
Tell my mom I'm dead.
tolerance for edibles.
And I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Like, no, never again.
Right.
And that was only like 20 for me. So
Yeah.
some people have like more cannabinoid receptors and they have to
Oh.
take like 100 milligrams to feel anything. Isn't that insane?
That is insane.
I need some more research on that shit.
Yeah. I just had a flashback that you knew not to go too crazy with the Stundenglass. Because my last two guests, I swear to God, they were going through it, bro.
It's so funny too when
Yeah.
people experience that for the first time, even experienced smokers.
Yes.
That's why this shit is serious. I'm like, there's a pink one?
Yeah.
This is
right.
for stoner astronauts
Yeah.
only. Like,
Right.
these
exact-
two, that's like our vibe. I have a
Moonwalk-
song where I say stoner astronaut. This is the vibe right here.
Oh my God.
Look, there he is. Having
I
his
love
Delta
that.
9.
Oh my gosh. Okay, if you do a music video, I'm gonna connect you with them because
Let's go.
This has to happen.
Stoner astronaut.
I love that.
Thank you for all these gifts.
Of course.
Wow. We were just saying like Shirley's like Oprah.
Yeah, the weed Oprah.
She's like, you get a car. You get a car. What's this?
It's the Moonwalker joint. They have THC flower. But what's cool about this, they're 100% legal. You could just order it and it delivers straight to your doorstep, so you don't need a med card.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All the laws are like slowly changing. The tea is hot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
You can just order Pure Beauty.
Right.
Babies.
So they disguise it as THCA.
Yes.
And then when you burn it, I think it becomes THC. That's wild to me. Like, what? Who invented this?
Whoa.
Right?
And they're using a lot of like hemp verbiage.
Right. That part too.
I'm like, bro, this is the same shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And now you can do all this with it. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is really nice.
How was Lollapalooza?
Okay.
This bitch just shut down the stage at Lollapalooza. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Yay.
It was so much fun.
I love it.
It was literally, what do they say, like a bucket list type thing for me, because Lollapalooza is like the biggest, besides Coachella. I
Yeah.
feel like those are the two big girls. And it was mind melting, like just stepping out on stage with these gigantic cameras. I was like 30 feet tall on these Megatrons.
Yeah.
And like thousands of new people that have never heard of me.
I love that. I love discovering someone new at a festival. I remember I used to go to Coachella and be put on so many fire.
Right? If you're a festy girl,
I used to be. I'm not anymore. I'm tapped out, but continue.
because it does happen. You do get tired. Like
Yeah.
it's like, I always say it's like camping, but glamorous, but you do need Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Like in your back, like it's
Bitch,
extreme.
I used to take acid and rave.
Let's go.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm retired. Yeah.
I can't even imagine
It's
like
the
dropping acid
best
and going
place.
to see like some of these DJ sets.
Oh my gosh, I don't even like EDM. I cried at Above and Beyond set at 6 a.m.
Yes.
I cried.
Yes.
Like, for real.
It's like a religious experience.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So for me, it's like I go for research because this is my job now. I'm like a
Right.
touring artist. I was like, maybe I'll tour a year ago.
Right.
And then I sold out like the Teragram 3
Let's
nights in a row. I was like,
go.
oh, so now we went from 0 to like 2,000 people. And it's like, fuck.
Do you know who Eric Bellinger is?
Yes.
I just put out his
He's
episode.
so
He
talented.
said the same thing. He just went on a tour, found out he could sell these rooms, and now they're like, oh, let's go bigger. And I love that it's independent and it's from the grind, and y'all are really like learning as you're going. Salute to you guys.
Thank you. Same
Like,
to you. I
thank
mean, you could take this on the road.
Thank you. I'm like, this is gonna be expensive on the road. Shit.
Hey, it is expensive. I will
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
like touring independently. But the cool
For
thing is
sure.
like you do have guarantees. You get paid some of
Right.
it up front. You can like make some money on merch.
Who handles all your? I know I need that, sis.
I don't even technically have a manager
You
anymore.
handle all of it yourself?
We just sort of hire people that we love.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
only work with people that we
That's
love.
literally what it is. You guys, listen to that again. Like, the people you keep around and trust around your aura, your energy, and they want the best for you. Like I feel like it's a love thing. Like, my team will tell you, bro, I be putting them through the ringer.
It might
And,
take
like-
you some time to find them.
Right.
To
And
caveat.
they know it's low-key therapy sometimes.
Yes.
Because I be going through it.
Yeah.
It's like
Being
the
an
people you
entertainer is
trust,
hard.
yeah.
You got to put it all out there. Like, I was on my period at Lollapalooza. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I need to tell somebody. Like, it's
Yeah.
weird in your
No.
green room alone. Like, there's no bathroom. You're like,
Right, yo, that's so real. I would be the same way because the cramps be so OD miserable that you're like, I have to tell someone this is not cool, bro. Why?
Yes, you need people around
Why?
you to make you feel safe. And like when we touched down at the airport, there was like people waiting with autograph. And I was just like,
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
you need people around you.
Did that feel like Karmin days when y'all were touring
Totally
like
did.
5 years
It
and
totally
straight?
did.
And was it lit? Or was it like, oh shit?
You know what? I am annoyed by them because a lot of times I know they're not my fans. They're just trying to get autographs to sell.
Are people?
It's that deep. But I'm not mad because I'm like, well, this is a creative way to make money. So I say, name one of my songs. I was like, I'll give you an autograph for every song of mine that you can name.
I love that.
So bad. I mean, maybe that's rude, but
No,
I'm just
that's
trying to have fun.
amazing.
They
Yeah.
usually appreciate it.
That's awesome. We're also talking to the girl who started selling her chewed gum, guys.
Period.
Let's talk about
Pun
that.
intended. Yes.
How did we get here? Because I literally remember, what's the gum wall in Seattle or Oregon?
Oh yeah.
Or
There's
which one?
Famous gum wall.
I'm such a germaphobe that I'm like, oh, chewed gum.
But people go there and like seek it out.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, amazing. Look at all this gum.
Right.
Licking it.
Licking it?
No.
Oh, I was like, no, that's You could die.
Yes.
Imagine.
Technically, you might be able to die from that. Yeah.
Side note, while we're here, I remember when I was addicted to gum. And then I just stopped chewing gum. I don't know what happened.
What kind of gum were you addicted to?
Like just all gum. Like I had to be chewing something.
It is a nice feeling.
Yeah.
I get you. You're like the girl from Willy Wonka, the one that just never stops.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I forget what her name is. Violet. She turns into a blueberry. Okay, that would be a fun Halloween costume.
Did Qveen Herby just try to get me to dress up as a blueberry for Halloween?
Yes.
Hold up, guys.
And just be chewing gum the whole night. Like,
Wait.
all cunty.
You said blueberry, so I gotta bless you.
Oh, no.
This is love your trip. This is so exciting. So
That was a 5-star transition.
Right.
Yes. What
Thank
the fuck? Y'all are spoiling me.
This is everything you need to love your trip. They make mushroom gummies, chocolates, and capsules.
This is because as like a spiritual girly,
Yeah.
I'm like interested in this.
Right? That's
I'm
what I said.
like, what is this doing to the mind? Like, have you seen the documentary about this? Like how to change your mind? Holy shit.
No, I need to.
This could be an interesting medicine to try. You know, you love cannabis, so
Yes.
it's like maybe try this and try it, you know, in different ways because some people microdose, some people go full trip. With like a guidance person, I heard doing that is like
Ooh.
really healing.
I love that.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna need you to open that real
What
quick.
the fuck? Holy shit. Look how beautiful.
Shout out to Love Your Trip. I'm gonna introduce you to them.
This is gorgeous.
They're amazing. So what I love about them, they really care about the whole life journey.
Yo.
Right?
Oh, it's such a friendly like branding too.
Their
So
products
good.
empower you to use supporting tools such as meditation,
Yep.
visualization, music,
Yes.
goal setting,
Holy shit.
you know? So
I
it's
can't
just,
believe this is all happening right now, like in our lifetime.
Right.
You know, like this was like very much illegal and
so illegal.
like so taboo.
I think people are scared to try it because of the taboo.
But when your only other option is pharmaceuticals, it's like,
Right.
bitch, try it.
Right.
Just see. I will say my favorite thing is the day after
That's literally what they say.
taking mushrooms because you have like clarity out the wazoo. And I'm also curious, like after this, is LSD microdosing coming at us? Like what else is ketamine? I've seen advertised.
Ketamine and
People do guided.
yeah.
That's really interesting.
That's wild because I definitely did ketamine for recreational in college.
Right. And now it's like the microdoses with therapy can like actually change your brain.
That's actually insane because I remember being in a K-hole and that wasn't fun.
Okay, I've never been there.
That wasn't fun. I want it out.
Is it just like you're immobilized?
I
like,
feel like it's like equivalent to when you're having a bad trip on shrooms and you feel like the world's gonna end and you're gonna die.
you don't see aliens or anything like that.
No, that's more acid, I would say.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been there. That's
Okay.
really interesting.
I'm like-
Have yet to get to know her.
Yeah.
I always name drugs like
I love
her
that,
they,
yeah.
well, some of them are masculine, but
Yeah.
most of the natural ones are female.
What's your favorite?
I would say LSD was the most game changing
Right?
for me, and it was a very controlled environment. I was like, I'm here for a spiritual
nature?
experience. Yes, of course.
The fact that you know, bro, like you already know.
I researched the shit out of it
Yes,
first, you know,
yes.
and found whatever
No
a reputable
phone,
source.
like-
Yes. I wrote myself a bunch of questions beforehand, and then by the time you're in the experience, you are just laughing like, what this none of this is real. None of these questions don't exist.
That's so real.
Yeah. It was beautiful. So that hopefully is next on our, you know, beautifully packaged journeys because that's
Right.
so fun.
For sure.
When it's safe, like we
Yes.
said, you don't want to get in the K-hole. You don't want to get in the cannabis, like too much cannabis edibles. Is
You know
like,
it's called overdosing? It's like literally you're overdosing on
it
edibles. When you
really
have that shit.
is.
Yeah, it's bad.
Ooh, bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So party safely, folks.
How was your ayahuasca trip? And I need the plug.
So I've never done ayahuasca.
I could've sworn you said you did it.
No. Maybe we told a story about somebody who did. We did a whole drugs podcast on Herbie
okay.
House because I was like, we just need to air this out.
I
Everybody
thought you
needs
said-
to know.
I'm sorry, yeah.
But no, I need to try that still.
Okay, cool. I thought you had the plug. I'm not
Did
gonna
you
lie.
try? Did you try it?
No, but Drika Gates was on my show.
Yes.
She's done it 8 times, bitch.
Yeah, people get into this.
And
I don't know if I need 8 times.
Right.
Like maybe 2,
Yeah.
you know? But I've heard it's intense.
Yeah, me too.
So she's a superhero then.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
She calls them downloads. She gets downloads every time she does them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It probably does open up your channels. You
Yeah.
can do it without substances. Like you were saying, I'm like your spiritual
Yeah, that's true.
cheerleader or something, but it really has just been a lot of me sitting alone in a room and being really honest with myself.
That's so real.
That's really all
That's
it
the
is.
realest shit
We
I've
have so many things to distract us.
Yeah.
You know, and like when you get alone in a room, like it's almost more scary to be alone and to be quiet. And then that's all there is. When I started meditating, I could not even do 5 minutes.
Me neither.
I feel like just everything is invading on my brain.
A bitch has ADD, Queen.
Yeah, this is why I started my Patreon. I was like, on Patreon, I can at least talk to my babes for 5-minute intervals.
Oh, really?
And if it's me,
You started meditating on your Patreon?
I started just posting meditations where I'm just like, hey, bitch, listen, bitch, you are incredible, da da da. And I'm
might
like,
need to get on Patreon, shit.
you know, and I'm like, we're just going to sit here together in silence and talk about, you know, your inner child. Like, maybe we should go visit her. Like, let's go close your eyes. So
ask how you make peace, the feeling of unworthiness you felt at age 7.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I block out my trauma.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
I block out like years of my life.
That's because you're a miracle. Your body is literally protecting you. It's like amazing that this happens, but then it's a bit of a struggle to uncover what it is.
Right. I be getting nightmares, and this shit is.
Yeah, it's deep. Definitely some of these substances are, if you start treating them like healing, if you start getting curious.
That's so true. I thought about that the other day. How can I start using cannabis to heal?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like right in front of me and I'm not using it to heal.
How does it make you feel just generally? Like, why do you pick it up and use it? What's your favorite feeling that you get?
Most of the time, a better mood for sure.
Yes.
I'm happier.
Yep.
But there are moments, because I've struggled with depression and anxiety, there are moments where I go through self-sabotage, like negatives, like just ripping, like every
And when you're high, it's like a little worse, actually.
It's way worse.
That's why I'm like, if you had a guidance, it's what's great about paying like a guide. Like if you did a mushroom trip that was like a hero dose, right, is what they call it. And you sat with this woman, probably, I don't know if you prefer a male or female,
women.
but like having somebody sit with there and ask you questions and talk you through it. Maybe you start crying and maybe you can just like process some of that. And once the trip is over, she goes and recaps it with you. That could be really fun for you because you respond well to, you know, medicines in this way.
Right.
But having a guide puts the pressure on. It's like when you go to the gym and you have a personal trainer, you're going to fucking do the work.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it bad that I need that?
No.
Okay.
No, it's wonderful.
Okay, right.
It's miraculous. Some of these medicines, like they're saying it's like 1 session, 2 sessions, and you're fixed a lot of your shit.
Yeah.
So that could be really helpful.
Yeah.
But thank you for having the courage to even be curious about your ability to get through that stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you. It's done already, actually.
Yeah.
It's very much possible and very much like in the future it's done.
So how do you make peace with it? Lola Monroe told me about shadow work. Is that something that...
I love that term because it's like, yeah, they're just shadows.
Yeah.
You have to shine light on it, right?
Right.
And then is it even there?
Right.
And if it is there, then you can encounter it and be like, okay, well, maybe this ugly part of me isn't so ugly. Maybe my mess is my message. That's what Robin Roberts said. Ooh. Wow, her name is so cool. Just realized that. She's like, make your mess your message. I'm like, all the things that you were even, like, we were made fun of for are special.
Right.
Like I've learned as being a music artist, I'm like, oh, like the shape of my nose and like my weird bone structure, like all of that stuff is important for my art. I used to want to look like everybody else, you know, and especially like doing rap music and being in hip hop, I like feel so much pressure to like look a certain way and act a certain way. And I was like, hold on, like I'm just me.
Right.
Actually.
That's the worst part is when I hear how the label tries to change you.
Yes. It's like, no,
the
the cringy things about you make you so magic. So that's the first thing you have to understand. I think the world is starting to understand this on a huge scale.
Let's do a trivia question.
Let's do it.
This is a good one. Busta Rhymes can average how many words a minute?
Oh, I used to know this. I know what like my one is, and I know he's faster than me. So mine's like 11.6.
Words per minute?
Oh, sorry, syllables per.
Oh yeah. I was gonna choose that one too.
What is it?
I don't know the
I don't know the
syllables
stat.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
per minute? For Busta?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's a shitload, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, 251. Is it?
It's 143, but who knows who made this up?
Per minute? That doesn't seem like that much. Okay, I'm gonna go home tomorrow and like to.
Right.
I saw his show with Missy.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, that was like such a. I need to post that video. I was just like crying watching
oh my
him.
gosh.
Like,
So I sent someone to cover it for me, and they sent me clips, and I was like, "This is so lit right
whoa,
now. What the hell?"
that show was insane.
Yo, Missy be coming like with the fits.
Yes, when she did the trash bag and it like inflated, I was like, okay,
Right.
my life is complete.
Wait, I saw you. Didn't you change outfits during your Lollapalooza set too?
I did.
Like,
oh yeah, I have a kind of like a trash bag dress.
Yeah.
You know, she always inspires me forever.
Yeah.
It was a little hot in Chicago. I was like,
How
oh boy,
hot?
I have
'Cause LA?
so much. It was not as hot as LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a gift regardless.
Okay.
So this is from High Bear Supply.
You get the question wrong and you get a gift?
Yeah, but no, you have to smoke. If you want to open one of these vapes, they're amazing.
This is so cute
look,
too.
Look at the inside. It's so
Okay,
cute.
all my designers on point right now.
Right.
Hello.
Will you see it?
Oh my God, how cute.
So they're a brand based in LA as well. They're known for
These
their
are
gummies
vapes?
and disposables. Yes.
Wow.
So these contain 2.5 grams of THCA, Delta 9, and THCP.
This is
They
super
have a bear
cute.
for every mood, such as sleep, uplift, balance, and calm. They're so cute.
They're this is super cute.
And the flavors are amazing if you want to try one.
Oh my goddess. Ice cream cake.
Yeah.
Let's see about her. Oh, these are gummies too. That's fun. Okay.
Press 5 times,
Oh.
and then the light will come on, and then you can inhale.
Oh, wow. See, maybe this is why I don't use vapes, because they're not cute.
These are cute. Right.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Mmm.
Hey.
See, it's too easy. That's too easy.
It's too
That's why I don't
easy.
trust it. But it's cute as fuck.
It's
okay?
so cute, and it tastes amazing.
It tastes really good. Wow.
Right.
Okay, and are they strain specific? What are we talking
I think so.
about?
Yeah, that one. That would
Delta
be genius.
9.
We need a Shirley's Temple fucking.
I just
disposable
started
vape.
seeing gummies that were strain specific. I was like, calm down. Calm down.
Right.
It's helpful though, because you know how sometimes the gummies hit and
It
sometimes
really
they don't,
is.
and you're like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Do you dab as well?
Girl, no.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I feel you.
People give me wax all the time. I'm like, what do I do with this?
Put it in the Stundenglass.
What?
Yeah. Okay, sis. How the fuck do you rap as fast as Busta Rhymes? Put me on game.
Listen, I think it's because I'm from Nebraska.
Nebraska.
So here's the tea. Nebraska people are always like picked to be news anchors because our diction and our pronunciation is so accurate.
I love that.
We have neutral accents.
I didn't know that about Nebraska.
Isn't that funny?
Love it.
Right. And I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But nobody else is coming out of Nebraska doing this. So I think I also went to music school at Berkeley in Boston. So I learned like dig it, like the rhythm thing.
Oh, fire. I love this. You're just a learner.
Because I'm like trying to understand it too. I'm like, why did this happen?
Yeah.
You know, I could have just posted that cover all those years ago and had nothing happen. But it was like, the world was like, yes, we want this retro looking bitch. Like,
how many subscribers did you get overnight?
Overnight was like 13,000.
Okay.
Which was at
That's
the time.
a lot.
I got an email notification for each one. And I woke up and I was like,
my
I'm gonna have to like delete my email account.
That is so hilarious.
Overnight. Like, can you imagine 13,000 emails?
That is
YouTube.
God, I want that to happen to me. I'm gonna put my email notification on to manifest that happening to me.
Do you know what else I did, Shirley?
What?
I used to email before the 13,000 overnight.
Yeah.
I used to email every single new subscriber and like say something personal about their page. By the time we blew up, my phone number was on the website, so I was getting calls from like Jermaine Dupri on my cell phone.
You had Q-Tip and Jermaine.
Yeah. Oh, Q-Tip.
Q-Tip is legendary, bro.
The best.
Right.
Truly. I really wanted to go in the studio with both of them.
Yeah.
But it got so big so fast, and I was like, I need to sign a record deal. I need the bag. Like, we were broke college kids. So we signed to LA Reid, and
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people LA Reid has looked out for? Like, that's a blessing.
Yes.
For sure.
Iconic people. So it was an amazing, 5 years of my life. I was just on planes every day.
But I saw that took a lot out of you.
Took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
To the point where I was like, no, she's not Karmin anymore.
Right.
She's Qveen Herby. You know,
Yeah.
you transform.
Right.
You start doing that work on yourself on the
Oh
tour
my
bus. I would like
gosh.
read spiritual books, and I was like, no, maybe I need to like step into my feminine power and like say what I want to say away from all this team and all these people. And it was scary.
Yeah.
When you're like signed and you're like somewhat famous, you don't want to like leave the label. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then when I did, like a lot of my team was like, we're out. I was like, oh, this, whoops.
Oh, shit.
But we still did it. My baby, Nick, he stuck with me. And
They spent $150K on Facebook ads.
oh my God, this happens all the time.
That's crazy.
Labels are great banks.
Yeah.
If you can get them to focus. And if you have somebody over there who's young and hungry and loves you,
Right.
which I did, shout out to Joe Carrozza. Like he's now like the head of everything
Hell
at
yeah.
Universal Republic.
Love that.
Yeah, incredible. Like he helped us he got us SNL. Like imagine doing Saturday Night Live as like a YouTube girl. Like it was so fast.
Oh my gosh.
But it was unforgettable. And Questlove called me the other day about that because he's working on some project. And I was like, dude, yes, whatever it is, yes.
Right. Wait, that's amazing. First of all, I remember just as a journalist, obviously you're around so many people, but like,
Oh, you're always,
I had lunch next to Questlove.
oh my God.
I was just like, how do I remember everything he says? Like, this
sir.
Right. Like, these are legendary fucking, like,
Yes.
and these are people that know who they are.
Yes.
And they have
Maintained authenticity.
that.
Woo! I'm really grateful that I met him so early
Where'd
in
you
my
meet
career.
him?
Rockefeller.
Did you meet Jay Z when you did?
I did meet Jay Z. Oh my God.
Can
so
we talk
crazy.
about that,
So
you guys?
Crazy.
Yeah, this is great. I'm sorry. I'm a hip hop
Wow.
head, so I'm just like, tell me about these stories,
Yo. So Rockaware actually called Karmin. My old band is Karmin.
please. Yes. If y'all didn't
we're
know,
we keep talking about my old life.
yeah,
This
it
was
her
Karmin
and
with
her
a K.
current husband.
How funny too that I was like, Karmin, it's like karma. I thought
Yeah.
that was like a cool word. It's like if you're a spiritual girly, karma is like the shadow work.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So it was Rockaware called us in to do a Jay Z cover song for their new campaign. So we got like so many jeans and t-shirts. I was like, woo, Rockaware
That's
for life.
amazing.
It was sick. And his team is also like mostly women.
fire.
And
Yeah.
so amazing. It was a great experience.
How was it meeting him?
I mean, he is so grounded. I'm like,
Yeah.
that grounding thing we did in the video, like, he
Right.
knows that shit. All the super famous people that I thought a certain way about them, like, they were so much more, like, still. They have, like, a calmness and, like, a groundedness that's hard to describe. They know that they're meant to be there.
Right.
And you feel, like, safe around them.
The Game changed his Twitter handle to Karmin. Did that happen?
Oh, where did you find all this information?
I need-
I remember this.
Tell me what happened.
I still don't understand. How did I get here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Game early on before we signed. So there's this dance, like what happens when an artist blows up is, and they're not signed, they're independent. Everybody's like on their dick, like, yo, we gotta do something. Sign to me. Give me your publishing. Like there's this mad dash. Like I'm sure all the TikTok artists that have been blowing up the last couple years have just been like completely clobbered with like offers.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting. It's like the dating phase.
Yeah.
But you can't go too long. You have to eventually sign to somebody, and then
Right.
everybody kind of like
Yeah.
disappears into the shadow,
Yeah.
which is tragic because you're
That
like,
is hilarious.
yo, like I got to sit down with Kanye,
Right.
and
How did that happen?
we never got like a deal memo, but he was like, good music, we just signed Big Sean. Like it was so early.
How did he find you?
YouTube, same thing.
Oh
Everybody,
my
again, like
gosh.
everybody, he was working on the Watch the Throne with Jay Z at the Tribeca Grand in New York, and we like sat with him in the lobby. Jay Z was still upstairs, like doing something. I was like, this is
Do you get
surreal.
nervous?
Oh, I was so nervous. Are you kidding?
Okay.
I remember playing Kanye like one of our demos on my laptop or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And he was like singing the melody back to me. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
this is a lot.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I would get in and I would like fuck with the drums. I was like, yep,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Right.
But the Game was so sweet. He was like, when we first popped off, he changed his profile picture to our like dorky ass. We were like, and it was like the Game. I was like, is this happening? And he was like, everybody follow Karmin.
Just off love?
Yes, I know.
What the fuck?
So he owes me a date still because I need to thank him for that. And
Yeah.
I have not. I mean, I feel like I did, but it wasn't like, I don't know him that well, And I'm like, that was so kind.
I heard your favorite thing to do is sit alone in the dark naked with candles. So,
My favorite
Oh my God, this is heavy.
pastime. What?
this is heavy. This is from Smoke Odor Candles.
Holy
These
shit.
literally smell amazing. Listen, Queen.
smoke?
They,
Oh.
they eliminate weed smoke, tobacco smoke, and pet odor.
I was going to say probably all types of shit.
You gotta smell them.
Hey.
They smell so fucking good.
Happy days.
Amazing. They've been using their candles for like 20 plus years.
Wow. That's really nice.
Right?
Oh, I'm going to light all of these and
Right?
sit naked in my house later. Whoa. Okay, I want to eat that.
Right.
I want to eat that shit.
Literally. Literally.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very impressive. Thank you.
Why don't we have no kids yet?
We have to talk about this.
Yes.
How insane is it when you like hit a certain age? This is for my babes who are listening that are of the birthing age.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, I really haven't like had any fantasies about children.
But you would be like the most amazing mother.
Thank you. And that's like one of the hardest things to confront because you're like, yeah, I would slay this shit.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I would probably self-sacrifice a little bit too much. I would probably give up my entire life for this child.
So you're
And I'm not
waiting.
ready to do that.
Yeah.
I'm in like my selfish era.
Right.
Like the
I need
best
to
self-love,
embrace that.
selfish era.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And I also come from a family with adoption. So, and then my husband also
Oh.
has adopted kids in his family. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that. super down for that. So it's no pressure for
Wow,
me. Like,
I love that.
like, you've met people in your life that you're like, oh, this person is not my blood relative, but like
Yeah.
they're my family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I truly feel that that's true. Like, we're all one, all that shit is true. So I'm not in any rush. And like, have you ever watched a birthing video, girl?
I'm terrified. I was talking
My
about
vagina is not interested.
I was literally talking about this to my lash lady. Listen, she lost her baby over stress. Like, she had a miscarriage. But like, I was telling her how terrified I am of childbirth to the point where right now when I think about it, it gives me anxiety.
Yep. My astrologer, shout out to Gall.
Right.
CosmicNavigator.com.
I need.
Yeah, he's in Silver Lake. You go to his thing and it's really I mean,
Shirley's Temple field trip.
everybody I've sent to him is like moved across country. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit! Wait,
Yeah,
I love that.
he does Zoom too. Like if you want to do it online, like
Is this what I need? Because I can't do therapy anymore. Girl.
have you,
I'm
what's
so-
your astrology sign?
Is it weird to say guess?
No. Were you about to say Cancer?
No, but it starts with a C.
Oh, Capricorn.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. Life gets better for you as you get older.
That's what.
That's it.
No, listen.
You
listen.
don't think
Queen.
about age ever again.
Listen, this is so crazy that you
Yeah.
said this. I'm sorry. This is not about me.
It's about us.
My parents and my brother flew me home for an intervention, drove my ass an hour to Berkeley to see this psychiatrist.
Uh-oh.
She diagnosed me bipolar
Okay.
2,
Yep.
and she said you can either get on lithium now or you can wait because it gets better as you get older. And I can't believe you just said that to me about being a Capricorn. That's
Interesting.
I'm
It's almost
literally-
like you were meant for that journey.
crazy.
Capricorn's always like, whatever your goal is, you will get there.
And I really have a concrete one now. I didn't have a goal for the longest, and I just told my team about my goal, and I feel like I really could manifest that shit.
You did.
And I'm gonna need
you
all of
did.
y'all. Shout out to the squad, y'all.
Let's
Shout
go.
out to everyone here. Thank you for real. Thank you guys all for being here.
Your team is amazing.
Thank you.
You're supported. You don't have to worry because this is your destiny. You already imagined it, so it must be so. The only thing that's going to get in your way is things that leftovers
That's
from
the issue.
childhood, possibly.
Yeah.
And then like those limiting beliefs, like maybe one time your mom said that your voice
Girl.
sounded nasally and like you shouldn't sing. Like that was something I had to like get through, and you have to uncover it, and it's messy, but
You know what it was with me? Sorry.
Go.
I have traditional Asian parents,
oh,
and I got my ass beat.
dude,
but
I've heard.
But it would be over like an accident. Like I accidentally dropped something, and it'd be like the people in the white families, they don't be getting beat for accidentally dropping something type shit. And I
Dude.
would just remember like going through that and like,
And now you're identifying it and saying, oh, that was not my bad.
right.
What was
that's
going
true.
on there?
That's true.
What was mom or dad like
Yeah,
mirroring
it
onto
was-
you? Like,
Right.
and then what
See-
do you do with that? Now you have to forgive yourself for believing that it was your fault.
Right.
Then you have to forgive your parents, or you don't have to. You have
I
to
do.
accept that it happened. And then you have to start understanding like, oh, maybe they were like traumatized too.
For sure.
And they don't
'Cause
have
it's
any
okay in China to get beat at that age.
in a lot of cultures.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. It's funny. I was like next to this gentleman today on the street. Like I live in Venice, so it's like kind of crazy out there. And I was
I
like,
love that
oh,
for you,
you're
by the way. I always wanted to move by the water. I love
just
that.
moved to like by the water.
You
I'm
know
like,
Andre
what the
3000's
fuck?
out there?
Of course he is playing
Yeah.
his goddamn flute.
Right. People say they see him walking down the beach.
I want that.
Yeah.
When he did that album, I was like, yes, I feel
Right.
seen.
Yeah.
You know, because like
Yeah.
sometimes I don't want to be spitting bars anymore. I'm
Yeah.
like, this was cool, like for the
Yo,
empowerment.
he did get
but
shit for it though. I'm not
Of
gonna lie.
course.
That's terrible.
But
But
I-
that made me mad. Like we really gonna give him shit.
Come on.
And the shit he got is because the people wanted music. Like
because he's
Like
probably
bars.
the greatest
is
ever. Like that's a lot of pressure.
well, I ran into him at Newhouse and I never fan out and I was like, dude, I have to talk to him. I have to give him weed. But this, I asked him.
You are the weed fairy.
Yeah.
You are the chosen one for that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Period.
that. I was working with Vlad at the time.
Ah.
And I was trying to get him to do an interview. And he responded, wait, I don't have anything to talk about. I was like, you're Andre 3000 and you feel like you have nothing to talk about in an interview. That's fucking wild, bro.
You know what though? He doesn't know you.
Exactly.
And when he sees like a podcast like this or an episode like this or any of your content you've been making
I
lately,
appreciate you. I appreciate that.
he will
Thank
know
you.
that there's things to talk about because
Thank
he's
you.
been on some kind of journey. He's got to have been.
For sure.
And you don't have to share,
Right.
you know, you're not forced to share, but I feel like he is so eloquent with his words that someday we're going to get some insane book from this man. Like, I already know he's going to like heal even more people than he already has.
Wait, I love that. You're calling this shit right now.
Just guessing, but he doesn't have to either. It's just
Yeah.
like, I could see that reality being
I love that.
sick. I buy that book
I
first
got
day.
chills.
Yeah.
I know, right? Where? Qveen Herby book?
I mean, Qveen Herby should write a book too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Me too. I feel like that too.
I feel like I'm almost there.
Yeah.
You know how you can just kind of, that's what it is, Shirley. It's like you're all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to be honest with my whole pussy. With myself. I'm like, I got to be honest with myself. Like, you know, my parents like used to punish me for shit that I didn't do wrong.
I'm empowered. Thank
But
you.
anyway, this guy on the street today in Venice, like his passenger window was like somebody just broke it for no reason. They didn't even take anything.
Yeah.
And he walked up to the car and I was like, dude, are you okay? Like, you know, and his mom pulled up and was like, what did you do? Like, I was like, ma'am, you
Right.
think this man
Right.
broke his own car window? It's
Yeah.
like, so those are people that are just overwhelmed, right? So our parents are often like just overwhelmed people and they're
Right.
children that just got older. There's some books like Alice Miller is an author. Rest in
Damn, one of
peace.
my-
Like
one-
she writes some crazy shit. She's like, you need to be angry at your parents. Like she teaches you how to like kind of move through that stuff
Love it.
without even talking to them
Yeah.
and making peace with it.
I love your line. Keep a pre-roll in my pocket for when life gets too chaotic. So we gotta spark up.
So
Yeah. This is
What is
MJ Arsenal. This is so cute. This is
Let me
their
see.
cash bong, and it's iridescent. We love iridescent.
What do you mean cash bong?
So this is their bong is called cash, and it has a little storage. You see the
Wow.
storage where you
Yeah.
can put weed in. You can put your weed in there,
What?
and it's iridescent. It's so fire.
This is stunning.
right,
Man, they're getting so beautiful.
right.
And so it's art. I mean, it always
Literally.
has been, to
For
be fair,
sure.
but like this is like very impressive. Okay, wait.
Right?
So that's the stash.
Yeah, so
okay.
here's the lighter.
So that stays close. Thank you.
Yes.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
The iridescence is everything. I'm like afraid to do this because I'm gonna look weird.
Oh wait, really? No.
So you go. You go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
This is Planta. This is literally gas. Do you like indica? Because they're known for their exceptional indoor flower that's grown in the city of Los Angeles.
What do you mean it's gas?
It means it's fire weed.
Sick.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I like a gassy weed too.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Babe.
Yeah.
Look at all this flower.
And that's
It's Christmas now, bitches.
right.
Oh my goddess. Gelinade.
Yes.
Do you have a fave of these?
Their coughing candy's fire. It's like a sweet indica.
Oh my goddess.
Yeah. Wait, I kind of want to smell it.
It's like such an advanced profile.
Scent is my favorite.
Scent, I know,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
So I got into fragrance because I was like, let me learn
Do you have a
this.
Qveen Herby perfume?
Of course not yet.
Okay.
But I took some
oh my
classes.
Gosh, and I know yours is gonna be cute as fuck. Oh my gosh.
But I was
Yes.
like, I want to learn how this happens. Like, I'm
Yes.
sure it's just like when you make hybrids of different flour. It's like you have to kind of understand, what is it called? The fucking
Terpenes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Those are in fragrance too.
They are?
Yes, I took this class and they're like, in France, women are not allowed to make fragrance because they don't have the nose. It's like, so they brought it to America and this like, there's a
Wait.
nonprofit downtown actually called like the Olfactory something, and they do classes for $50. You can go and learn how they make fucking perfume. It's tight.
I would just want to give it to all my friends. Be like,
Yes, that
You
you can
know?
do that.
Yeah.
What is cool is after one class, you basically know how to make perfume. So you're like,
Wow.
you can go on the sites and buy like the raw materials and you
Yeah.
can get this stuff. And I did make a bunch of perfumes for my friends.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the
Whoa.
next? Right. What's
This
the
is
next?
cheesy.
Oh, I love
This is a cheesy one.
I'm like, what's the next concoction Qveen Herby is working on? Oh,
Man.
this is good. Wow.
Isn't that yummy? It's like mac and
wow.
cheese.
Y'all, I wish y'all could smell it. Can they smell this? Like, this is great.
Does the iPhone, Steve Jobs?
Yeah.
Is there a fragrance?
Oh my
sensor
gosh. Is
yet?
that going to happen?
I hope so. Can you imagine that? How would that even be possible? We'll let them figure it out.
Right.
We need it.
What's your love language?
My love language is acts of service.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that.
I like when people do things for me. It's giving queen.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you wash the dishes, babe?
Yeah.
I love it.
I love that. When did you know you were healed?
Well, I'm definitely not done yet.
Right.
And I feel like I'm kind of starting to understand, like, you're never really done. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
And if you get really into this shit, like we could talk about aliens, whatever, but like also what happens to your soul when you die, that shit, apparently you just keep going forever.
I was going to ask how you made peace with death. That's crazy.
Well, I read the Book of the Dead, the Tibetan book, which literally gives you the process of like what happens when you die.
That's okay.
I'm nowhere near like where I could be, like with the comfort of it, but it is like actually kind of a beautiful process.
Yeah.
My grandfather passed recently and my mom was there with him. And she said it was one of the most profound experiences of her life.
Wow.
Like, you know, watching him cross over essentially. And you can, you know, there's people that are professionals at this now. I believe they're called death doulas.
Wow.
It's so fascinating to me. Like, I've always been into the witchy stuff.
Did you all know there were death doulas? That's hard.
There's birth doulas.
Drika Gates was on my show. She became certified as a birth doula.
That's so cool.
Yeah, crazy. Yo, I feel like you could. Oh, wait. Yeah, how do you feel about birth? Giving birth?
So that astrologer told me I may have died in childbirth in a past life.
Oh,
which is why I'm like, no
gosh.
thanks. Yeah.
Maybe me too.
It's possible. It happened a lot back in the day.
Oh my god.
Back in the day, like people did not make it very long, especially giving birth.
That's insane.
Yeah. Haven't you seen Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
This is from Al Capone. This is a really cute jacket.
This is,
Yeah.
What do you mean a cute jacket that says Al Capone on it?
And we got you these glasses.
This is so cute.
Right? They're really big on the East Coast. They make premium leaves and cigars. Did you ever, when you were on the East Coast?
Oh my God. So I'm a gangster now.
Do you like cigars? I love that. Al Capone,
I
boss.
mean, I respect cigars. I don't like go out and seek them.
Yeah.
But when a handsome man hands me a cigar, like I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is so sick. I love the, oh my God, what is this?
These are little cute glasses.
Shut up.
For your martinis. Wait, does the martini need to be in a martini glass?
No, you can drink it.
Okay.
Come on, there's no rules. But
Yeah.
these are also really nice for like whiskey and scotch.
For sure. These are whiskey glasses, yes.
These are, okay, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put this back and be like, happy birthday, babe.
Yeah.
To my husband, like, ha. These
Yo,
are so
I
sexy.
love it.
This is so
I
hot.
love this. Yo, I'm all for the regifting. Regift, let's go.
Because he also, man, he loves a good scotch.
I love that.
I'm like, who are you?
Right.
I met these dudes this place called Lost Spirits in Vegas, and they basically like show you the science of how you make scotch. And
Oh, that's
that made
sick.
me appreciate it and love. So now I sip it. I'm like, oh my God, the wood,
Yeah.
the strain of wood. Like it's so
That's dope. I love that.
like the way we appreciate weed strains
For
is,
sure.
and fragrance.
For sure.
What's your perfume that you wear?
Right now, it's YSL, I think.
Cute.
But I like to switch it up.
The opium.
Yes. How do you know the black opium?
It's like one of the best of all time.
Oh my gosh. What do you wear?
I wear Diptyque.
Ooh.
Have you heard of this? They do candles
No,
too.
But let me smell
It's
you.
French. It's
Yeah.
very boutique-y, yeah. And it's
Love
like a
it.
patchouli that's just, I'm such a patchouli girl. I'm a
Love
dirty
that.
hippie, yeah.
Yeah. We got to talk about the Alchemist tour real quick. First of all, it's kicking off on Halloween. You're so on brand. I love it. At the
Babes.
Novo.
Babe, at the
I
Novo.
love the Novo because I live 10 minutes away. I could just skirt, pull up. You feel me?
You better be there.
Okay, so
I know
you're
you
gonna-
have so many engagements.
No, but listen, you're going to hate me. I don't like dressing up for Halloween.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't
oh.
have to. You should show up exactly as your authentic self, period.
I'm going to just
every
have Slim
time.
be in a costume.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait, I don't know if the Novo
They don't.
will. I'm going to
like,
ask Dundada.
I'm sorry,
if that-
man. Yeah. It's a haunted speakeasy, so
Oh
even like
my-
what you're wearing right now is like fine. Like anything you want to wear is fine. But it's costumes, 1920s bitches, like we're doing it.
Do you already have your costume?
Yes, it's being made.
Okay, I was like, she has to have her. Are you a planner?
No.
Okay.
No, that's why I'm like, oh yeah, it's Halloween. I'm like, yeah, I'm not like traditional like that.
Yeah.
I just am a witch. I'm a literal, it's Halloween every day
Right,
for me.
right.
You know, I love spooky shit.
I love.
But I don't like gore. I don't like horror and like scary shit.
Yeah, scary movies.
I like to be a little scared,
I'm
but it's
trying to
got to be
figure-
sexy.
I'm trying to figure out why they make scary movies about exorcism. That shit is just terrifying.
Yes.
Because I used to go to the movies and watch that shit and be like, why the fuck did I just do that?
This
Like,
is a dissertation for another podcast,
Yeah.
but it's like
It is.
people are addicted to that feeling
Right.
of like fear, unfortunately.
Like, it's almost like a roller coaster.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Drama. Oh, it's addictive for sure.
Damn.
But
Have you-
peace is also sexy. But we
For
just
sure.
we just need more artists to usher that in, you know?
Have you been bungee jumping?
No, hell no.
That's the scariest thing I've ever done.
I'm a tourist, so I'm like, I need to be on the ground.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big ass bull, like with horn. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
don't take me up in a plane and throw me out.
I'm done.
You're a ground animal too. You're astrology.
So I don't know why I've never really been into astrology.
Yeah.
But I saw you went to an astrologist to get you out of the record deal, and I'm like, maybe this is what I need right now.
You'll just learn a lot about yourself in a
Yeah.
short amount of time, and then you can forget it all if you want.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need to keep with it.
For sure.
But it is a fun, like, 45 minutes of like, oh, who is Shirley?
And I want you to do Reiki on me. Is that what it's called? For another day. I would love to pull up on you.
We should. Have you ever tried it with like a practitioner, like a Reiki?
I think
session?
someone has tried to sit me down with one at an event at a house one time. Obviously, my ADD. Woo.
What's really cool too is like you can learn the basics of it. Like I just called in like universal energy and my hands start to tingle. Isn't that so bizarre? But you can learn this stuff. Like you could take like a class online or just like look on YouTube.
I'm
but
not a learner like you. I resist learning. It's my biggest.
You know what? They teach us to hate learning
Right.
in school.
Oh,
You think about it like how much did you like to take tests in school? Like
that's true.
nobody does. And like a lot of people's school education experiences are not positive.
Right.
And it's like, but learning is like the entire point of life.
Right,
Like
that
I
is
want to
true.
learn where you got those shoes from. They're amazing. But like you see, like
Yeah.
learning is great if it's something you're interested in. Like I was interested in this pink,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, oh,
Right.
thanks.
Shout out to Stundenglass. Okay, Temple 10 Spitfire round.
Yes.
Favorite emoji.
There's a girl that's like bowing
Oh, I like that
with
one.
like black pigtails. That's me.
Cute.
Yeah.
Favorite thing to do high.
Write music.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Favorite munchies. I think I know.
Ooh, I mean, French fries.
From where?
Oh, I mean, I'm really not like picky about
Okay.
French fries. Like I like the skinny ones, I like the fat ones. I like sweet potato fries, but the best fries are probably Burger King.
Really?
Probably because that's so nostalgic.
You guys need to do a
My
podcast
childhood
episode
was like
on.
grandma going through the Burger King drive-thru was like my entire childhood.
Yo, for me it was onion rings
Onion rings from where?
from Burger King. Y'all didn't go
That
to
shit
Burger
is
King?
good. My mom worked at Burger King when I was born. Yeah, so maybe that's a thing. Like, that's probably my DNA is full of Burger King. This is not an ad.
This is fire.
Yeah.
Dude, she must be so fucking proud of you.
Oh, mom, she is. She's also like scared sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Because this life
Yeah.
is crazy.
Right.
But no,
Man.
she's incredible. And she's actually an artist too, where I'm finding out like both of my parents are hyper creative.
Yeah.
They just like that generation wasn't really allowed
Right.
to do it the way that we're doing it.
Right.
So that's another way I found forgiveness for whatever happened in my childhood. Because I was like, yo, you didn't have, like, I have a song called Housewife where I'm like, I have way more options than my grandma. My grandma, that's a lyric in my song. She told me once I could be a teacher or a secretary. Those are my options.
Damn.
Can you imagine?
Damn.
You're like, I'm going to be the Oprah of weed and I'm going to have a show.
Oh my gosh.
And they're
Guys,
gonna-
we're manifesting this
Like, holy shit.
on a platform that allows weed, because fuck this shit.
Period.
Instagram, YouTube, they all hate weed.
They do. It'll change eventually, but it's.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
When? This struggle doesn't feel fair.
I know. It is a lot. There's, yeah, it's complicated.
Favorite soup?
Oh, I love soup.
I love soup too. I got you.
Soup sister.
I love soup.
Okay, soup. Oh, I have to pick a favorite.
Bro, the curry ones for me, the pumpkin
Yo,
curry.
there's
Have
a-
you had the pumpkin curry from Whole Foods?
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Baby, good job.
I know, thank you.
I'm
But
not there yet.
I have her
I want
telling
that.
me, you need to get your vitamins, girl.
True,
Like, yeah.
true. You don't want like your bones and shit to disintegrate,
Oh,
but
shit.
it's okay. There's supplements for that.
I need to see
we
a
could find her some
doctor.
sponsors of something. Come on. Next time I
Right.
bring you all the gifts.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
No,
is
but
protein
Even not
powder.
sponsor, just put me on shit I need to be on. I need to invest in my
It also makes it easy.
anti-aging.
Like my vegan girlies are all like they have like their power smoothies every day and they're good. So maybe you just need a power smoothie and your
Yeah.
own concoction. Soup for me,
oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
probably a bisque or it's God, I love soup.
Yeah.
You're right though. Curries. There's one at this restaurant called Zinke. Shout out to Zinke in
Ooh.
Venice and downtown. Like they have a kale
You've been
puree
there?
of like curry, like it's like a green curry soup they make. It's like fucking amazing. And they
Oh
give you
my-
like multigrain bread and you're like, I am French now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You feel me, sis.
Soup sisters.
Favorite restaurant in LA?
Oh, okay. It's a new one because I just got to Venice. It's called American Beauty.
Ooh.
But a close runner-up, if not maybe it's equal, is called Joyce.
Okay, where's that?
Joyce is downtown. And it's like Bayou inspired, like
fire.
like New Orleans vibe.
Okay.
Whoa, that place is insane. You need to go to Joyce. Joyce is the choice.
Got you. But tell me this, because your girl is a downtowner, and I thought
Yes.
about moving into a loft.
I was there for 5 years.
Did you? It was good.
It was
right?
amazing for me.
Okay.
I love
But
cities.
I shouldn't buy. I should rent, right?
Actually, it's kind of a good time to buy right now because everybody's kind of like, oh, what's going to happen? Election. And there's all these new buildings opening up. So the inventory is going to be high, but the interest rate is about to drop too. So just maybe like look in a couple months.
That's perfect because my lease is up in April, and I'm like, I can't keep renting, bro. This money is going.
The timing could be perfect.
Did you buy?
Yep.
Yeah, in Venice, yo.
Yes.
Let's go. You don't like.
I bought downtown too. I'm like, I love this city. Like
Okay.
every little area.
I love that you understand the
is
downtown
so
because I do
beautiful.
appreciate downtown.
It's
It'd be rough,
so
but
it's special.
it is, and the loft style, like you want the high ceilings, bro.
Yes.
You want light, sunlight.
Also, you have like zero responsibility, especially if your building has like a HOA or like they take care of
See,
the.
You want to hear some shit?
Yeah.
I got into it with the last HOA because they kept getting on me for not having Slim on a leash. It was a lot. Anyways.
Oh, see, they will get in fights with you.
Yes,
But
I'm like, bro.
at least they fix stuff and you don't have to. Yeah.
True. Okay, biggest fear.
My biggest fear is still not being enough.
Bitch.
Yeah. That's most of what I meditate about now is like, oh, well, am I inherently like blessed to exist? Yes. You have to kind of keep going back.
Yeah.
But there's plenty every morning I'm like, oh God, am I good enough?
Girl, I promise you, like you ask my team how many Instagram posts I sent that of yours that inspired me. That literally was like, I'm okay, bro. Like we're all okay. We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's so powerful. Like you just sharing that wisdom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is amazing. So thank you. I just want to thank you, sis. Like thank you.
I love you.
Appreciate it. I love you too. Biggest turn on.
Oh, biggest turn on like sexual?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is it like business wise?
A lot of people say standing on business is a turn on, but yeah.
Yes. Okay, biggest turn
Well, we
on.
want the tea.
Oh, authenticity.
Okay, for sure.
It's so sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, like when you can just feel when somebody's being real with you, I'm like, what is this? This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like girls too or no?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come out and be like, yeah, I like girls, like, because I'm married and it's
Right.
like whatever. And we didn't even make a big deal out of the wedding. Or it's funny, my Lyft driver was like, you're married? Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, we don't even wear rings. Like, we're so.
You got married privately in your backyard, which is crazy because you were a wedding singer for how many years?
Oh my God, I was a wedding singer for 8 years or something.
Imagine that. I would be like, I want this.
I want a big ass wedding. Yeah.
Right. Bro, my brother just went all out in Bali. Let me just tell you.
Bali
he set
is the
bar. I'm
best.
like, there's no way in hell I'm getting married. I
Bali
can't.
is stunning.
So great.
Incredible.
Yeah. Favorite sex position?
Oh. I'm going to say doggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love doggy style.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
love
missionary is cool for starting.
Yeah.
But you have to like, you gotta learn what your favorites. And it has changed too because I've been with my same partner for 20 years almost.
How do you keep that flame alive?
It's, you know, creativity
For sure.
and authenticity
That part.
every time.
Does he want kids? Oh, he the adoption thing.
He
Okay.
says no. I also see him as being like the most incredible dad. This is
Right.
the issue that we all face. So we're
Right,
like,
for sure.
But he's also, like we said, like super down with adoption. So if it's too late for us, like,
Yeah.
and we all of a sudden wake up like, we want all these children, like,
That's awesome.
that could be cool.
You guys are so free flowing. I love it. Okay, first thing that comes to mind, Qveen Herby.
Oh, first thing that comes to mind?
Yeah.
Freedom.
Ooh, we love that.
Yeah.
Wait, shout out to Freedom one time.
Baby, thank you for tuning in to Shirley's Temple. I'm Qveen Herby, and I just want to remind you that you are a bad bitch who is capable of your wildest dreams.